Hey Jan, I see you there in live chat. I've never done streaming before, so I have no idea how the audio or video quality is coming across, but I wanted to do a test stream while I'm still waiting for Steam to let me download the KUHN DLC. I actually took the day off work today, so I was gonna spend a couple hours and just live stream testing out and playing with the new DLC. So, are you able to hear and see the stream fine? Awesome. Let's see here. I'm trying to move around the YouTube page so that I don't really need to see the checklist once it's running. T-minus 1 hour on the DLC. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's February 14th where I live. There we go. Awesome, thanks. What part of the world are you in, Jan? Turn the engine noise down a bit? Okay. Let's try, it's probably not as bad, but, let me see here. I do actually, when I record it really high, and I record the game in OBS, and I record my mic audio in Audacity, and then when I put them in Sony Movie Studio, I can adjust the levels to balance everything, so I'm not used to having to have my game and mic balanced from the get-go. So we'll try maybe 70. I suppose a good way to do it is to adjust it to the point where I hear myself and the game in the headset. We'll give that a try. Oh, that's kind of odd. I'm watching the stream on one of my monitors, and it's pretty delayed already. There we go. All right, cool. So I've got this map. I was going to test, when I actually get the DLC, this is the map I was going to test it on. And I've got this field over here, which I think is ready. I'm trying to remember, let me check. Does the DLC come with a plow? Fertilizer, spreader, sowing machine, cultivator, sprayer, cultivator, sowing machine, baler, tedder, mower, cultivator, baler, windrower, sprayer, cultivator, front spray tank, sowing machine, bale wrapper, sowing machine, front tank. So I'm kind of thinking it doesn't come with any new plows. Which is weird because I thought in one of the promos it was like you can attach all this stuff together and you can plow, cultivate, seed, and fertilize all in one pass now. And like, yeah, I'm looking at a thumbnail. There's something on there that looks totally like a subsoiler. But it's not, according to the content thing in Steam, it's not listed as a plow. So I don't know. I'll wait. I was gonna plow this field if it needs it, but if it potentially comes with a plow, then I'm gonna... I'm on easy, so nothing needs plowing. Alright, well, that makes it simple. And this has... It's fully fertilized because for some reason it has one little fertilization on it. That's fine. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, so someone said on Reddit that one of the functions has a plow. That makes sense. The other thing that's kind of weird is with those, I keep going on the wrong thing. For some reason with these, like the functions on them, it's like lift and lower cultivator, and it's like, that's not a cultivator. Oh, I got this. I haven't used this yet. I haven't used that yet in any of my games, but this is in the game technically treated as a plow, and then it has a back hitch on it. I think the back hitch was so that you could pull the seedbed conditioner. Originally when this was in 15, and then I had a different one too. Yeah, there we go. The lizard disc ripper. If you say so. So I like this model. This model looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it is these wheels seriously will just sit here and do this for like an hour. Hey Stampede. The stock horse 10 meter looks like a plow too, and it's cultivator. Yeah, I know. Well, and the horsepower requirement of it too, right? Like, to me, that stock 10 meter horse should be a plow. And the modded one, Stevie installed, works like a charm. Okay. The Krone windrower work with courseplay yet? You know, I have the Krone windrower. I can't say that I've used it with courseplay yet. Are you talking about this, the Swadro 2000? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Want to go find out? I think I have a grass field. I got nothing to do until the KUHN DLC comes out, so. Yeah, so I got field 11 planted in grass on this game too. I think I need a semi and a loading trailer because it's got round bales on it right now. But I can go pull those round bales off and then try cutting and raking it. I think it's this one. Yeah, not that. I love test games with bottomless money. Oh, and total spoiler for people watching the live stream that haven't. Oh, this guy's probably a little loud. I'll have some videos coming out next week that totally talk about this trailer. No, John, sorry, no DLC yet. I'm testing out the live stream. I can't drive and read chat. I'm testing out the live stream so that as soon as I do get the DLC, apparently it'll be out in 1 more hour, I can start streaming that, and I'll just go through and start using everything and trying it out. Ouch! Too fast. Too fast. Alright, I gotta turn the volume down on this dude. I'm gonna start yelling to try and... Let's give that a whirl. That's better. Bottomless money's running out fast. Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking about going with the Goldcrest Valley Let's Play series. I was going to keep running the series for a while until I feel like I did everything, and then start using the external account mod and throwing some money in there. And then when I do switch over to a different map, which is still TBD, I have no idea which one I'll go to. Let's see here. We want to do round bales, and let's go ahead and open the covers. And then work position. Thank you. So many marshmallows. You like that trailer? Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. So this is the, if you search for it, it's called the Schmidt's Cargo Bowl, I think. And it has there's actually 3 options. There's this one with the removable sides, there's one with a removable top and a pusher, so it works like a tipper. And then there's one that's more like just a normal semi where the back door's open, and then it's got like a refrigerated unit on it. And I took that mod, and then it's a pretty European looking trailer with the warning signs and all that stuff that's on it. So I took it and then kind of modified the look of it a little bit and Americanized it a tad. And then I'll actually have some videos coming out on my channel. I'm pretty sure, like later this week, where I talk about modding this and where I start to incorporate it into my Let's Play series. Turn down the engine volume by half again. Alright. Let's see here. Let's turn down vehicle volume one more notch. Gotta have it loud enough so that you don't hear my dog, which is laying on the floor next to me chewing on his bone, as usual. Alright, we got one trailer load. I have like no need to actually go sell this, but I really don't know what else to do with it since it's just a test map. So I might as well. Let's close the covers while we're driving over there. All these stupid question marks are still here. Oh, come on. So one slight issue with this combo is that on certain hills, like this one, it's got so much weight on the back it actually lifts the front of my truck off the ground. So then you lose all steering. So when I go to sell, I gotta make sure that I'm lined up correctly. There we go. Alright, I should be able to just pull through like that, and then say we want to unload back. Nice. So in addition to opening the sides, you can open the back too, like a normal semi. I'm fairly certain I am using the new patch. I guess what is it, 142. I honestly did not even look when I started the game, so I'm not too sure. And I have no idea if there's a way to tell while I'm in game. But I did have like a 50 meg download from Steam, and I was like, oh cool, the DLC, and I was like, wait a minute, the DLC is no way is it 50 meg. So I think that was the small patch. Which, it would be nice if the game would pre-download the DLC so that when it is unlocked I could just start using it. Yeah. Alright. Well, that should be all the bales. And yeah, so I got a set of mowers over here. So I'll just move this semi out of the way. And we can fast forward time to get the grass to, whoa. Get the grass to grow here. Wow, finally, thanks. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep going till daytime here. And we'll wait for the rain to finish. There we go. Alright, let's get this guy. A little excessive for mowing, but it'll get the job done. To me, this is really the worst part of this game, is the moving equipment from one place to another. And like, I know with course play, if I really want, I can set up all the routes to go from all, you know, shop to all the fields, main farm to all the fields, back and forth, all that stuff. But we're gonna take a shortcut. I kind of wish there was an easier way to do that, and I've kind of got my hopes up for cattle and crops that their AI is supposed to be a little more advanced, in the sense that I think it could probably do that. So I would love it if I could just be like, take this tractor to field 15 and start mowing it. I got 11 people watching. That's impressive. Alright. Should we course play this or hire a worker? Let's course play it. And that way we can get an ETA on how long it'll take. Let's see, we're going to do field work. On field 11. Southwest heading north. Generate. And that does not look... Oh, you know what? I'm used to my Goldcrest Valley map where I've actually got the field extended. Okay. That should be good. First waypoint, drive course. Wait till I play on a 4X map. Yeah, no kidding. Throw the link on Reddit, I might get more. I might get more, and then I might get more snarky remarks from people. I don't know. We'll see. I have a love-hate relationship with Reddit. I like Reddit, but man, there are some condescending people on there. I'm like, seriously, it's a game about farming. Why do we take this so seriously? Alright. I hate those question marks. I know I can go in the game, actually, is there a setting to turn those off? I know I can go in the save game file and just mark them all as found. me get these guys out of the way here. I don't know why I'm selling them there. I could just direct sell them from the garage. It's not like I need the money for anything. Oh, hey, the wheels stopped moving finally. Wow. Of course, now they'll start. Squish. Liberals. On the front page at least, yeah. Whoa. I keep missing my turn. Alright, mower. Hurry up, dude. Good time for a coffee break. Now, the fast forward mod won't make the tractor drive any faster. It'll just progress time faster. I wish it did. That would make some of my video recording go a lot easier. Because the way I do it in all my videos is I just record it at normal speed, and then in post-production I can fast forward it. And with Sony Movie Studio, you can like select a chunk of video and then accelerate it by 4x. But then if you want to go beyond 4x, you actually have to re-render the video, and then you can accelerate it another 4x, which is actually exponential at that point. So instead of being 8x accelerated, it's actually, what is it? 4 to the 4th is 8 and 8, 16, is that 64? So would that be 64x or something like that? So it gets pretty, because you're taking the bit that you already accelerated 4 times, and then you're accelerating it, compressing it down 4 more times. So I am way too far ahead with my recorded stuff. So that's kind of why I was going to live stream this, because the thought of like recording it and then trying to upload it over and rejockey around some stuff that I already have in the queue. But in like I don't know, a week and a half from now, I've got a video that will go up, which is just like really high speed logging, and it's a little different than what I've done in most of my Let's Play videos, because I basically do the intro, and then it took 6 hours for me to do all the work, but then I have it all condensed down into like a 15-minute long video with, you know, music in the background and all that stuff. But it's pretty cool to watch once it's all condensed down. It's it's almost like hypnotic. Like, as I'm working with the video, I just kind of like sit and stare at it, and then like I realize that 10 minutes has passed and I'm just staring at the Scorpion King logging. Oh good, now my dog is chasing my cat. Come on, guys. Seriously, simmer down. Alright, that should be far enough ahead that we can try out courseplay here on this rake. Alright, so fieldwork mode on field 11. 21 meters. It's funny, like the new version, well, this probably isn't the newest anymore, 6.8. Q40. Four unnecessary balls. You know, that doesn't sound like... Yeah. Yeah, it's a neat video. It's gonna be different than most of the stuff I do, but it's also one of those things that I'm starting to test it out, because as I get more and more fields in the game, like, I'm not showing any of the missions that I do, because spending 3 hours plowing a field, I mean, after 5 minutes everyone gets it, right? Like, there's no point in watching 3 hours of that. So I haven't been doing 0.71. It's been a couple days. Have you got the automatic course play update? I do not have the automatic updater. I just do it manually. Starting in the southwest, heading north, return to first point, deactivate. Don't care about that. Alright, let's turn on this, and 14. And 8. And 13. Yeah, let's give that a whirl. Alright, first waypoint, drive course. Wah wah. Yeah. Interesting. Wow, I can't even drive the tractor anymore. Huh. Oh, how many missions have I done? I don't know. I would have to go look that up. Actually, here. Well, that guy's stuck there. I think I can actually find that in the game save file, can't I? Let me, is it career? Yeah, it should be in career. Field job mission count 1,349. Oh, hire on hire worker? Okay. Oh, cool. That freed it up. All right, so yes, totally can't use this with Courseplay. Do you know if anyone submitted a bug report on it? I can do that. I'll submit one for it. That should work. I don't, you know. It may just not be detecting it as a rake or something. So I know this one works. So yeah. I'm trying to see if there's a number in here for how much money. I don't think it tracks total how much money I've made over doing all the field jobs. Yeah. Let me try. Let me go poke Steam here and see if it's interested in downloading anything. Hey, buddy. You want to give me that stuff I paid for? Apparently not. Yeah, so as of right now, according to Steam, I'm up to 425 hours in Farming Simulator. And the vast majority of that is going to be in my Let's Play series. Yeah, I don't mind doing the missions. In hard, like, it would be such a horrible grind to try and get to the point where you have enough money to. I mean, it's totally a game where you need to have money to make money, and because you have to buy. You know, you're not going to make money off sheep until you have 100 plus sheep. You're not going to make money off of pigs until you have a couple hundred pigs, and like you need to have a lot of that stuff, and then of course you need to have all the equipment to do it, which, you know, adds more cost. And so to try and make that much money with the absolutely abysmal crop prices that they have on hard mode, it would just be such a horrible grind with those first 3 starter fields that really the only legitimate way to make the game playable is to actually do the missions. And I don't mind doing them, because what I do a lot of times is I'll watch other YouTube videos and just, you know, sit, because I got multiple screens. So on one screen I'll sit there driving the mission, and then on the other screen I'll just be watching someone else's YouTube video. And so it keeps it from, because, you know, sometimes like the missions are too boring to sit there and do them by themselves, and honestly some of the YouTube videos are too boring to sit there and just watch the YouTube video and not do anything else. So it's a good combination. The two the two together seem to keep me entertained. But I think on my Let's Play series, definitely going to be doing less missions moving forward. Part of that's because I'm going to start acquiring fields. So, you know, if I got a bunch of fields, obviously I'm not going to be doing a bunch of missions, because they'll be my fields. Alright, well, no DLC yet. Actually, I may just leave this field as is, because I don't think the DLC came with new mowers, did it? Let me hop out here and go read about it. Oh, come on. Wrong screen. Oh, one mower? Okay. Oh, it's just one of the side mowers. Okay. Alright, well, it'll be good to have a mowed field. So I'll just leave this as it is. And then we can, when I get the DLC, I can use this field to test out, you know, the rakes and the balers and stuff. Get this guy out of the way. Yeah. I'm pretty convinced that the DLC is going to wind up being a $15 bale wrapper for me. Yeah, Stampede, that's the rumor. 30 minutes until the DLC. It's 10:30 a.m. my time for me. So we'll see. I wish Steam would let me pre-download it, but... And I don't know. I haven't actually been watching. I did see a couple notifications pop up that I think is it Mr. Moose was streaming. So I don't know if he got a copy of the DLC ahead of time. It's kind of as a small YouTuber, it's a point of contention with me when big YouTubers get licenses ahead of time. Because it's like, well, how, like, you can't compete with that, right? So, I mean, I get from a marketing standpoint why if you were releasing a game or content, you would want YouTubers to have it ahead of time so that they could do videos about it and help hype up your content so that more people would buy it. That makes total sense. But then, you know, when you're kind of like a small channel like I am, I'm like, well, that's great. So... I know when FS17 came out, was it Brad M73 did like a week straight of streaming of the game before it was actually released, and I think he wound up with like 15,000 subscribers or something. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, the other thing I could do to get ready, let's see if I got a wheat or a barley field that I could harvest around here somewhere. Oh, look at 20. Or 29, I guess would work. So if I harvest a wheat or a barley field and leave it, have it drop. Oh, we could do 21. It doesn't need to be a big field. Have it drop a windrow, then that'll give me something else to try the balers on. I'm gonna spend $500,000 like it's nothing. If only. Yeah, 15,000. Well, and that's the other thing with YouTube, right? Is that in order to do it as a full-time job, you have to have like 250,000 subscribers, and then you know, I'm lucky enough that I actually work from home, so you know, I can kind of multitask. I can be sitting at my computer working, and then you know, lean over to the other computer next to me and press in code, or, you know, have it start a new upload on a video or something, and, you know, kind of do some of that. But if I was gone from, you know, 8 to 6 every day, it would make it really hard. Aw, that's not a wheat field. Stupid game. Alright. Let's drive around until we find one here. But that's alright. I do YouTube for fun. There's definitely no money in it. I think currently with my, what am I at, 256 or somewhere in that ballpark subscribers, I'm raking in a whopping $17 a month. I haven't even I've been doing YouTube since June of 16, and I haven't made enough cumulative money that YouTube will even send me a single check yet. So, because you have to make at least $100 before they send you your first check. So, if you're thinking about ways to make extra cash, just go get a job at McDonald's, because YouTube is not the way to do it. Alright, this field will do nicely. I love, if you go on Steam and check the comments section for the DLC, there's just a whole bunch, why isn't this ready yet? Why can't I download this? Bye. There we go. Oh, get into Callan crops? Yeah. I haven't tried that. I'm a, God, I don't even know what level. Gold level sponsor. My name will be in the credits. I know that much. But I'm not actually involved with cattle and crops more than just sending them money, so... Alright, put this dude on autopilot. But I'm looking forward to cattle and crops. I'm not... I try really, really hard with games to, like, not do a lot of research about them before they come out. Because, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. When does it come out? March, May? That's the thing, right? Like, I don't even want to... I don't want them to tell me, you know, just tell me it's coming out in 2017. That's fine. Whenever it comes out, it comes out. As a developer myself, like, I'm not a game developer, but we still have deadlines, and I know what deadlines can do to the quality of something, and I would rather have a finished product where you didn't cut corners than, like, stress about it being on time. Like, the big shining example recently has been, I'm going to go grab a truck while I'm doing this so I can keep this guy unloaded. The big shining example of that recently has been No Man's Sky, which, you know, everyone jokes about No Man's Lie, where it was overhyped, and then they were pressured, I think they were pressured by Sony to hit their release date for PS4, and wound up cutting out a bunch of stuff that they had planned. And I mean, you could tell there was like portals, right? There was stuff in the game that seems like it should have had a purpose in the storyline, but it just didn't do anything. And you know, it took a game that, like, if you would have just given it, you know, 6 more months or something like that, probably could have been a really good game and would have been really successful, and you just put that extra pressure on it because of numbers, right? Because of sales figures, and then you just completely ruin it. And I mean, that was a labor of love for a lot of people, and to have some executive ruin it because they were trying to make a sales quota is kind of, I don't know, insulting to me as a software developer. So, you know, I wish the people at Cattle and Crops the best of luck, and I don't have any expectations for it other than it'll be a game related to farming. And so, yeah, let's go with this guy. I haven't used this in. This is a total. Is that rim color? Did I just pick the wrong? Oh yeah, rim should be this. Design will be that. This trailer is a total cheat, but I love it. I am not Daggerwin. Realism is not my stick. This is a 100,000 liter trailer. Oh, come on. Stupid telephone poles. Light poles. No, it does not. It actually uses trans-dimensional physics to store 100,000 liters in this. Oh man, how full is he? Oh, only 57%. That's fine. I'll get him the next time around. Yeah, the cramps are ugly. I'm not a big fan of those. I like the Flegel trailers. They're not too bad. There was a mod in FS15 called the Super B, and it looked kind of like the Dakotas. Let's see here. It looked kind of like these Dakotas, but it was designed. There was actually 2 of them. There was a rear trailer which looked exactly like one of these, and then there were the mid trailers where the front was the same, but then there was like a bobtail on the back, and so you could actually chain 3 of them together. But unlike using the dollies to chain them, you only had, you know, you had the semi, a trailer, and a trailer. So when you chain 3 together, you only had 3 flex joints instead of where if you use the dollies to do a chain like that, then you've got 6 flex joints because you can flex at the hitch and at the pivot for the kingpin on the trailer. And so you get better control using the Super B. And it was as a chain, I think it stored like 120,000 liters, but it was still relatively realistic because each one of the trailers individually would have been in line with what a trailer that size could have held. And you needed a really powerful semi to move it. But it was a pretty cool mod. And I haven't seen anyone convert it, and so what I think I'm going to do is in one of my tutorial videos, I was going to take a stab at trying to convert it over to 17 and see if I could get it to work. Just because it was one of my favorite trailer options, especially when you get into big American-style maps, the 4X maps, because it's a great truck and trailer combo to just set a field side, and then have an overloader dump into it, and then you could take that trailer and go dump it off at your storage facility or whatever. And that way you're not driving back and forth as much. But, of course, with Courseplay, there is the argument that you're almost better off to have more small equipment than, like, with this field. In theory, with Courseplay, I'd be better off to have 3 little harvesters instead of 1 giant harvester, because you can join them all together with Courseplay and then you know, have them act as one big piece of equipment. But I don't know, I like it when there's just a simple convenience to it, when the piece of equipment is so big that it can do an entire field without needing to go be emptied. And like that Super Bee is one of those things where on a field this size you could empty, like, it would take all of this crop and you would never have to take it back until you're absolutely done. So, and that was also when I first started my Let's Play series, when I grabbed this combine right away, is because all those fields at the main farm are so small that you don't actually have to empty the combine. It can do the entire field without being emptied. Now, as I've found, a high yield crop like corn, where you get like a really high volume off of a field, I do have to actually empty that New Holland on some of the, was it field 12 and 14 even. Yeah, it does suck with crop destruction. That is a good point. Biggest field on rattlesnake is 60. Heck, oh wow. Yeah, that's a pretty solid size field. All right, well now we have some straw that we can use for testing out, you know, some of the balers. And that windrower, I'm intrigued by the KUHN windrower just because of you should be able to do windrow shifting with it, meaning like right now, if I were to use, where is it at? This windrower at 14.8 meters, well, my header is 13.7. So like, if you like precision straddled these two, you might be able to combine them, right? And so really with the Krone, obviously you could do it, but with that, the one that's coming in the DLC pack, in theory you could, you know, run over this and push it right, and then when you get to the end of the field and you come back and you come and run up this one and you push it right, well then you push the two together and you can kind of combine 2 windrows that way. So, you know, I may wind up using that windrower just for the sake of combining. Although, again, with Courseplay, you know, if I were to save this course that the harvester's doing, then I can just make the baler run that course, and then it doesn't really matter, right? So, yeah, the oxbows. I've got the oxbow mod. So, although I didn't use Courseplay to run this guy, that's just a hired worker, so oh, I guess I should get ready to empty him, huh? Well, he's only 38% full, but it's the principle of it. I should be emptying him on the, is that the eastbound pass? Alright, well, I've been streaming this for an hour. I think the test stream's going well. I'll let this guy keep going, and I'll keep getting stuff ready for the DLC. In theory, it will be available here in another 11 minutes, and once I get it downloaded and installed and the game restarted, I'll fire up a new stream for it. But I gotta, you know, take a little break here, go make another cup of coffee, all that jazz. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now, and then I'll pick this back up once it's actually gonna be the KUHN DLC stream. So thanks for tuning in and commenting and helping me make sure I got this all set up, and I will talk to you all later.